Hi, Mr. Wisdom here. Let's talk about taxing the rich. Uh, First of all, when people say this and they want to tax the crap out of them, it's a shocking amount of ignorance in that. It means you put no thought into it. You just went, oh, sounds good. Let's just get some more of their money. Never figuring out, first of all, how did they get to that point? Many of them start with nothing, right? Elon Musk wasn't born filthy rich. He started with a small little, him and another guy with a tiny little office after he graduated. They made some some tech stuff, and then sold it for a few million, and then continued to progress from there. He didn't start wealthy. He created stuff, and he employs so many tens of thousands of people. It invented entire industries. That's the entrepreneurial spirit we want. This is an immigrant. And now, if you had if you had the mentality of tax the rich into oblivion, well, then he wouldn't be at the level he's at right now. He wouldn't be inventing and innovating things like this, because why would you spend that money and that time only to that once you start to progress, they're going to take the vast majority of your money. Now you don't have enough money to put back into your your own business. You don't have the money to give your employees higher wages, better benefits, upgrade equipment, safety things, expand your business. All that's gone because you're barely making it now. It kills entrepreneurial spirit. Tax 70%, 90%. Bernie Sanders said he would tax 100% if he could. Who would want to progress in business like that? You would only have small businesses, and nobody would even try and do any further than that. Why would you work that hard? So many hours, put so much of your emotion, and risk all of your money, only to when shortly after you make it, the government just takes the majority of it. I mean, remember, if they take 70, you still have to pay other taxes. So that means 80%, probably 80% of your income's gone. Where's your incentive to continue? It isn't. It kills it. That's why in true socialist countries like Cuba, like Venezuela, and others in the past, there's virtually no wealthy people. There's only a tiny, tiny amount that have really close ties to the government, and that's it. Everybody else is either a small business person or you're poor. Even doctors and scientists and whatnot, they might be not technically poor, but they're not much higher than poor. That's what you get in socialist countries. Why? Because if you try and progress, they're just going to snatch all your money. So it kills entrepreneurialism, right? When you have a free market, when you allow people to go ahead and invent and innovate and expand and blow up their business, like Starbucks, like Walmart, like all these people that hire all these employees and most of them do a lot of good, not all of them. Those wouldn't exist. So when you allow that, then they can just flourish, become extremely wealthy, and the revenue that's generated, the amount of employment that's generated is tremendous. Furthermore, many of them become philanthropists, and they donate millions, tens of millions, hundreds of millions. Warren Buffett and his wife, they donate 90% of their income. He's a billionaire, but he donates 90% of his income. 90%. He wouldn't be able to do that if you took most of his income away. Then he can't do that. So all these billionaires that donate billions of dollars a year, all of that's gone if you tax the crap out of those people. They don't have those funds to do that. They don't have the funds to keep hiring people, expand, give people raises. All that's gone. You got to think about it. Don't just say, oh, well, sounds good, free money. Nothing's free. There's always a cost. There's always a cost. I can go more in depth, in it, but you got to just do this yourself. Do some thinking. Go do some research and really, truly think about it. Figure out how people got the money that they have and what do they actually do with it. I mean, the mentality is that somehow if someone's a billionaire, they must have stepped on a bunch of little people. It was those little people that made them grow. It wasn't them. They created whole industries. They gave those people a job and showed them what to do. And all those people did was just do that basic job. But yet they're treated like criminals, literally. So we have to get over this mentality, right? I can't really say much more than that. So, again, this is Mr. Wisdom. Please hit like, subscribe, and if you have any comments, good, bad, please comment. Thank you.